Greetings and welcome back to Robocraft and to the Monkey Lord Mk3. Yes, it has been quite a while since I have recorded, and a new enormous update has been released for Robocraft. Not without some significant teething troubles, however, and that is the chief reason why I haven't recorded a video up to now. Unfortunately, not all of the bugs have yet been worked out of the system. The patch was released on Wednesday. It added 2 significant new blocks, walker legs, and a new weapon type, the Nano Disruptor, and it also made some fairly sweeping changes to the way the game played. Chief among them, the removal of repair costs. That is right, the hugely unpopular mechanic has been just completely stripped out of the game. Though, bear in mind, that does mean now that rewards are slightly less than normal. Now, in addition to the new cube types, there's also a new game type. Now, unfortunately, that is still broken 2 days after launch. When it was released on Wednesday, there was understandable teething troubles. The servers were up, and then they were down, then they were up, and then they were down. They were down much more often than they were up. They constantly put out warnings, announcements that it would not be too long before they were back up, and then not too long turned into a few hours, then not a few hours turned into midnight on Wednesday before the servers were fully back up and running, and as a result I couldn't really record an episode on that day. By Thursday, there were still some problems. Most notably, the boss battles were disabled, and this is something I really wanted to show off. But the news on the wire was that it wouldn't take too long before that was patched up, so I decided to hold off and spend much of Thursday in platoons with many, many dapplings. I even put down some premium time, and we had 4-player platoons. It was very, very fun, and I have played around with some of the new components, though not the walker legs. That is something that I will be showing off in this episode specifically. But to cover what I have done, I have been into tier 7. I have unlocked many things, not the wheels because I'm not too interested in that. I have unlocked walker legs, tier 7 rudders, airfoils. I have unlocked tier 7 radar jammers, and I've unlocked 2 levels of the Nano Disruptor as well as shields and armor for that tier, as you've been able to see because I've got some. Now, I do want to cover one thing specifically. I believe it is always best to be forthright and upfront with this sort of thing. Now, some might call it, or as I heard Plump once say in one of his Mush videos, I am being bankrolled by the house. As you can see, I have 12 of each tier of walker leg. From the first tier you unlock them, that is tier 7, up to tier 10. I've certainly not unlocked these on the tech tree, as you saw. I have been given these by the Robocraft developers. I was contacted a few days ahead of the patch being launched, and I was invited to be more involved with the patch in that they would credit my account with some of the new blocks so that I could actually show them off a little bit more in my designs in my first videos after the patch hit, because they are a bit expensive. And certainly in my case, because I was only just in tier 7, it would have taken me a very long time to get to tier 10. I've also got the new weapon type, the Disruptors. Now, you'll notice I've got more than 12 here. These are the ones that I unlocked on Thursday, because obviously, with all of the shenanigans going on with the problems with the patch, the devs were understandably quite busy, so I didn't get the new blocks early on, but I decided to spend the day on Thursday just playing with the dabblings, and I unlocked quite a few myself. But I have 12 of all of the Nano Disruptors up to tier 10 as well. These were not earned by me. These were given to me by the developers. I just want to get that out of the way. And no, it's not going to be affecting my opinion of the game. As I pointed out to someone, if their intent was to bribe me to record videos of their game, then I think they may have had a bit of a brain fart in the logic department there, because I was already recording videos of their game. So really, they've just given me something in exchange for me doing what I was going to do anyway. This is really not that kind of thing. I'm sure they will get something out of it in that I'll be able to show off their new components a bit earlier. But all things said and done, this really is just sped things up for me rather than changed anything. However, I will be clear, and I was very clear with the developers as well, no changes have been made to my newbie account, which I use for the sake of tier tutorials. That is still untouched. It's still got the 100 Galaxy Cash that you start the game with a new account. I was very specific in that I didn't want anything added onto that account. But now, with that out of the way, yes, I've already unlocked a couple of these cubes. They were remarkably expensive, oh my lord. But we are going to be changing the Monkey Lord. I've already renamed it ahead of what we're going to be doing here. Now, forewarned is forearmed. I do have new recording software as well, so there may be some teething troubles with that. I hope not, but it isn't outside the realm of possibility there. Now, the thing is, how are we going to build this up? I'm a very big fan of not having my cockpit just kind of sat there on nothing, because that is how you get yourself killed. So let's just spend a little bit of our super expensive blocks fortifying this. That is the first order of business, I feel, is to make a proper little cocoon for my cockpit. 2 blocks underneath it, so it's not very easy to just shoot that off. That is the first thing, and probably the most important thing that I do on any new build. Especially if this isn't... I'm not really sure where I'm going with this. I'm just going to be building it. But, you know, maybe we'll add more armor to it later on. Maybe we won't. So that little bit of extra armor there is really going to come in handy. Now, I have been warned. Like I said, I haven't played with the legs. I wanted to preserve that for the recording. But I have been warned by those who've already tried them out that they are enormous. I've seen them on other bots and they didn't look too big. But, oh my god, actually. That looks a lot bigger in... close up than it did on the bots. Let's see. I'll put it there. I'll line it up with the actual seat, not with where my legs are going to go, but where my bum is going to be. Or rather, my robotic avatar's bum. Right. Okay. Well, that means, I suppose, with this, the front of my bot is going to be a little bit different from the rear. So let's take that into account. Now, what I would like to do is I'm going to try and keep this fairly tight. I don't want the bots to be too spread out, because I feel that's how I'll get it killed. In fact, let's see. How close to this bot can I pull it? Ooh, I can pull them all the way back there. Let's just have a look at this. Now, if I were to place more walker legs, where would they go? Ooh, okay. Take that away. And over here? No, they need far more room than that to be able to move freely. Okay, I understand. Let us design this then with that in mind. We will build it out like so. In fact, no, we'll do this instead. And yeah, we'll actually bring that all the way out and then start building out from there. We'll have a proper little front on it. Maybe we could even mount some weapons in that. Now, the question here is that enough? I don't think it's going to be, but I'm not familiar with these components, so no, it's really not. Actually, maybe if I push them out one more on each side, it'll be enough. With that in mind, let's do this then. My lord, I'm already running out of these blocks. These were too expensive for me to just use up like this. Damn it. Alright, let's see. How is this for connecting now? Okay, yeah, that works. Alright, so we could go with this. Kind of with a front clawing, pulling kind of motion. Or I can go the full hog, and it's kind of what I want to do. Is to add 6 legs. Not just be satisfied with 4. In fact, with that in mind, let's bring this out just a little bit more. Like so. Okay, we're starting to get a bit of a design going now. And as much as I want to be faithful to the Monkey Lord's design from Supreme Commander, I really don't think that's gonna be the best thing for me to do. So I'm just gonna see where my creativity takes me for now. Right, on this side, we want to do kind of similar in that we want to build this out like so. Are we going to have enough blocks for this, though? How many we got? We got 8 more. Actually, yes, we are going to have enough. Okay, that's not too bad then. Though I'm a little bit concerned about how weakly this part of the bot is going to be attached. That is something that I'm going to want to very quickly fortify, I think. Have I got enough? Yes, I have. Oh, thank goodness. In fact, with that said, I could push my cockpit even further back, because right now it's actually kind of at the front, which is not what I was aiming for. Now, we are almost all the way through tier 6 already. That is actually remarkably high tier for what I want. So, let's pull you all the way back. We'll make a platform at the front for my... actually, let's have you in the middle, because that'll give me a little bit more room to add things like radars at the back there. I'll need to adjust the bottom a little bit. Now, unfortunately, one of the big things that is still broken, or rather, is now broken. It's one of those cases where, while trying to fix the boss battles, they broke something else. The Nano Disruptor is a little bit, well, functionally, it's working. Visually, it's not. And that is a huge disappointment to me, because I am really, really liking the Nano Disruptor. I think I have found my calling in this game. It is a medic. Well, a medic that occasionally moonlights as an assassin. I have detailed files on the anatomy of robots so that I am better able to take them apart in combat. Okay, I'm actually kind of liking this 2-tier armor here. Yes, I think we'll keep this. And we'll do the same over here as well. I mean, this is basically just giving me an extra layer to absorb damage with. But I would like to add a little bit more out front, actually. So let's do that, shall we? No. There we go. Unfortunately, we've run out just a little bit too soon. Still, that isn't too bad, all things told. I think this is quite workable. Do we have any more of these? Yes, we do. Good. I want to make this as robust as it can be, because I know I'm going to be taking this into a fairly high tier without much preparation, though it's going to have the better armor of all of my bots, since I bought this armor specifically for this video. I am aware that these things are fairly fragile. From what people have been saying, they really shouldn't be just thrown at the enemy, unfortunately. Let's see. I can afford to bring this out just a little bit more. And just for the sake of a bit of an interesting color, I'm going to do that. And we'll do this as well at the bottom there. Okay, I would like to change that a lot. That is not satisfactory at the moment, but it's going to have to stay like that. I'm going to need some more of these blocks, though. Let's grab another 5. And then grab another 4 of those as well. There we go. Right, what I would like to do here is just do that there. And yeah, I really dislike the look at the front here. We need to change this, otherwise it'll just drive me nuts. Let's bring this out like so, perhaps. I'm not sure. I could... Ooh, it's going to be expensive. I'll show you just how expensive these blocks are. 1,900 for each one. We'll buy 6. That's pretty much all my money gone now. So let's hope that we've got enough to do everything else I want to do. Because if not, well, kind of shit out of luck, really. Right, let's see. There we go. And give it a bit of a beak. Yeah, we all know how fond I am of those. There we go. It's kind of getting a bit more of a shape. Still not quite right. Looking at it in an odd way, it kind of looks like a stick figure that's brutally deformed. But still, I'm hoping that this will allow me to do some stuff later on. Right, now, I'm tempted to just not bring this out with any nano disruptors. I really do want to show those off, but at the same time... Oh, the graphical glitch. There's basically a shader glitch with it, in essence, and it looks horrific. But at the same time, they are awesome components. So, alright then, we'll take it out. Now, these can stack up to 6 on a vehicle, and there is a good reason to do that. It does benefit very heavily from having 6 of them. That may not be in a good enough position. Let's expand this out over here. It'll stack its damage up. These have no inaccuracy. If you're within range and you use them, they will always hit, and they will do their full damage on a rolling sort of constant basis. They are a beam weapon, not a pulse firing laser. They are a beam laser, and that makes them very, very powerful. You can really start to stack up the DPS with this particular weapon. Actually, you know what? Let's move that over just a little bit. Let's build these up here instead. Just a little bit further out. Maybe even stack it up so that these things can fire over the top of the other ones. I don't know. This is an awkward design to wrestle with, I feel. Let's see. Can I? No. And I do not have enough points to do that either. So, to buy more, rather. We could do this, I suppose. It doesn't look particularly good, in my opinion, but we'll roll with it for now. It is best to bring 6 of these because they don't do a huge amount of damage. In terms of damage per second, 6 of these, it peaks at 6. Only 6 of these will ever fire at a time. But 6 of these versus 6 SMGs of the same tier, these will do 80% of the damage the SMGs will do. If they're healing, now this is the thing, if these are pointing at an ally, they will repair the bot. If they're pointing at an enemy, they will deconstruct it. They will do about 25% healing of the damage 6 SMGs of an equivalent tier can do. So you're never going to be able to go toe-to-toe. They can't heal you. They can only heal allies. But you can have like 2 or 3 healers working together. And that is really, really a powerful combination from what I've seen. We really do need the bit. I am terribly sorry to do this to you, Mjolnir. But I need the components, man. You understand how it goes. Besides, you've been completely replaced by the Raven Mark II. I know. You were my favorite for a long time, but then the Raven became my favorite because, well, it just is. Look, don't make this difficult on me, man. Come on. You know how it goes. Right, I need to place a functional component on you. That will do. And there we go. There we are. Look, I'll let you keep a thruster. In fact, I'll give you 4 thrusters. You can't say fairer than that. Look, I know. I feel bad. Don't make me feel even worse. I really wish I had more RP so I could stop demolishing my bots all the time. Alas. Alas. Now, what I'm thinking of doing is building up a taller platform back here for another one. I guess I'll just run with 5 of these. They can be mounted on the side though. Ooh, actually, it's a fairly good idea. I wonder. Let's see. Can that be mounted on the side here? Not quite, but almost. Ooh. Oh, I like that. Let's give this a shot then. Though, if we're going to be doing that, I would rather build it in the middle. Kind of like this. So we've got a bit of a tail onto which we will place these. But, damn it, we need it further up then. Okay, right. Well, no. We can still do this. Don't panic. Don't panic. I would like to build that out of higher tier components simply so that it has a bit more survivability, because that's going to get shot off pretty quickly, or at least I would be aiming to shoot it off pretty quickly. Ah, damn it. Maybe I don't think we're going to be able to fit those at the front. No, that was hoping for far too much. But we could possibly fit the lower tier ones. No. Maybe if I move that back. Could I fit the lower tier heal bots then? No. But if I build that out just slightly, maybe. Let's give that a try. So we would do something like this. Now, will this interfere with the leg? I've got a funny feeling that this will get in the way. Oh, no. No, it won't. Ooh. In fact, I can have a level 7 on the front. Ah, this is good. Ah, glorious. You have not failed me, bot. You have been loyal to the end. Let's quickly... Oh, no! You have failed me, bot! Damn you! I am a little bit fickle sometimes. I should really work on that. Let's peel back these just a little bit there. There we go. Get that aesthetic going again. Okay. No, this is fairly well constructed at the moment, or at least, well, that's blowing my trumpet before it's due. I feel that this is a decent enough construction. Now, whether this can actually perform well enough in tier 7, I really don't know, and I have no shields on it yet. Maybe I should. The question is, where on earth would I fit them? If we're going to be going there, the tier 6 shields are really the be-all end-all, but I don't really think there's anywhere that I could possibly fit it. Can I tuck it in there? No? No, I don't think we're going to be getting away with this one. Actually, I think I just picked the same one again. No, I did pick the right one this time, but it interferes with the leg too much. Okay, that's not going to work. What we're going to do is we're going to take this into the practice arena and see if this works. But first, before we do that, now, the thing with the legs is apparently they're meant to self-right. When you, like, leap off a high place, they're meant to, kind of like a cat, try to angle itself so that it lands on its feet. Yeah. From what I've observed of enemies, because, again, I haven't played with them myself, but I've not noticed that happen. In fact, more often than not, I've noticed my enemies end up on their back. And that's a terrible place to be. It really is not fun. So, is there space? Actually, there's plenty of space over here. I'll have my radar jammers there instead. And perhaps I could even build... I don't know. I want this. Can I build that along the side? Oh, I can. Oh, that's good. Yeah, that works out really well. Okay. We do want a fairly high level radar. We are in tier 7 regardless what we do, so we may as well build for it. Is there a spot? Perhaps up here. Oh, there is. Look at that. Tier 9 as well. Since we're already so high, it really doesn't make that much difference. Could we fit one of these in? We could. No, that puts that in a rather precarious position, though. Can I? No, I can't. I'm not sure I approve of that. I think what we need to do is to build that down just a little bit more. Have I got any more blocks? No, I do not. That is a crying shame. Criminal. But I suppose we can make it work by doing this. Like so. I am a little bit concerned that my legs are not going to have the sort of clearance. I mean, it looks all right now, but this will decrease. The more weight on the legs... the more legs, the more carrying capacity they have. If they become overburdened, then the sort of clearance underneath the bot decreases because the legs are struggling to keep it aloft. Also, your jumping height and your walking speed are significantly reduced. But that is a fairly good setup so far. Of course, it just wouldn't be right without the Union Jack. There we are. I'm not going to put vapor trails on this one. I don't think it's that sort of bot. Okay, let's take this out and see how it goes in the practice arena. Now, although boss battles are still locked, they're saying they're going to be fixing that today, but to be fair, it's been said for the last 2 days. I'm sure they will get it fixed, but whether there will be impossible to accept bugs in it at that time, who knows? But that looks good. I'm liking this. Let's see how well it can climb. Ooh, can it turn really well? Actually, I'm quite impressed by that. I was a little bit concerned with having the legs on sort of different axes, that it wouldn't understand how to move them, but it certainly does. Let's see. And the front legs seem to work quite well at climbing cliffs. I've seen some people who've built bots with the legs only on the side find it really hard to just get up onto the cliff to start with, which is why I decided to have 2 at the front, kind of to pull me up onto the cliff. Now, the first test. If I take my hand off the controls. Oh, no, I'm still walking down. No. Oh, I see. I needed to put a bit of reverse momentum to slow it. It was just moving forward. But it is now completely stable. Now, that looks fine. That's the way it's meant to look, by the way. And I can kind of draw on the ground. But these are fairly short range. They've already received one nerf of reducing its range by 25%. But when I actually shoot on things, it's meant to kind of have a... Yeah, it's meant to not have a crazy pink shaft. I'm sorry, but there's no other way of describing it. It is just a pink shaft of doom. Or of love. depending on whether it's pointing at an ally or an enemy. But that's meant to look kind of have just more of a blue beam effect, but that the shaders have been all messed up, so unfortunately on that point. Now there's two different aiming modes. You'll notice the reticule turns blue when I can actually hit it when it's in range, but it'll go grey when it moves out of range. Go on, move out of range. Move. There. No? Oh. No, there we are. It is now out of range. But if you point at something and press the left mouse button, you'll hit it like this. I'm drawing on the ground, and all of a sudden I'm ripping your bot apart. I'm literally eating your bot. That works. There we go. Now, I really like these lasers because they will delete the blocks that they're touching, so you can be really accurate with it. But what's really nice is the alternate fire mode. If I hold down right mouse button, they will auto-target anything within range. All 6 turrets can target something different as well. So having ones on the side, if they can't see something, if they can't reach it, they'll auto-target something else. But the problem is that they will always auto-target the closest thing if they can hit it. So that does make it a bit of a problem if you're aiming for a specific bot in a cluster. It is better to use left mouse button. Especially if an ally and an enemy are right next to each other, it is better to use left mouse button. Otherwise, you may well just be targeting the ally, though I'm sure the ally will appreciate the healing. That might not be the best thing to do in that instance because they could be shooting you. You know, it might be better just to apply more damage to the enemy and then heal the ally after the fight is over. But I'm actually pretty happy with this little bot. I think the Monkey Lord Mk3 is really shaping up to be a worthy successor to the Monkey Lord Mark II. And just to show you, let's have a jump. It tucks its legs up and everything, and it tries to right itself. Obviously, the graphics are a little bit wonky. I will show one last thing, and that is that it can apparently cling upside down. Now, I've seen people do this, but I don't know how easy it's going to be able to pull it off myself. Let's see. Let's get up there. I want it to be upside down. Can you navigate changing geometries? Yes, you can. Well done. Can you get over that lip? Oh, well done. I'm impressed. That's right. You cling there. I'm very impressed. Now, question is, wow, that was mostly automatic as well. And my guns are auto-targeting. Fantastic. I am liking this a lot. Okay then, it is time for us to see about finding us a battle. Now, there has been another big change, and that is to premium time. And honestly, this change has been so big that I'm kind of tempted to start leaving my premium time on. But I do feel that perhaps it's a little OP, so there is one little nagging thing in the back of my mind. Now, we're in tier 7. You know what, let's stack the odds slightly in our favor. I am willing enough to take tier 8 into this fight. Let's see how we can go about that. Can we actually equip all tier 8 guns instead of tier 7s? I think we might be able to. I might even be able to equip a tier 9. Not sure I would want to, but I'm kind of tempted to find out whether I could. Right, I could equip all tier 8 while still being in tier 7. Let's find out how far we can push this. Tier 9s. Probably not going to be able to. No, that pushes me straight into tier 8, though. You know, that would be interesting. I could just throw us into a tier 8 fight. Would I be able to fit it there? No. Absolutely no way. And no way there either. They have to be tier 8s and nothing else. But that is still a powerful bot there. But no, I think we'll go to tier 7 and I'll just bring along the tier 8s. I could... No, actually I can't have one of those. But I don't feel that that's too OP. I'm quite concerned that this bot is actually going to be easy to kill because it's basically just open on the side there. But I'm going to go ahead and find a fight, and while I'm doing that, I will explain the difference now with premium. In fact, I might be able to demonstrate it when we find a fight. So I shall see you there in just a moment. Okay then, as you can see from the very beginning, this is what I wanted to show you. You notice the two names which have orange percents next to the name. In fact, notice the percents themselves. Those are how much extra RP and TP awards you're going to get. Now, the orange ones indicate that those people are premium, and for every premium player in the game, everyone in the game gains an extra 5% bonus. Now, that is what is really tempting me to keep my premium turned on, because I like the idea of giving everyone a little bit of extra RP and TP. The big problem, however, is that the bonus award now has changed from 50% for a premium player to 100% for a premium player, and that I feel is a little bit excessive. I feel it's OP, honestly. I would be much happier. In fact, I probably would have my premium turned on right now if the premium bonus was 50%, but still gave 5% to all players, because that would mean that I would get an extra 50% RP, and across everyone else, I would be giving an extra 100% RP. Right now, I would gain an extra 100%. In fact, I gain an extra 105% because it gives you the percent bonus for your own premium time, which is a little bit weird. But across 20 other players, I would in total have given out an extra 100% RP. So you're effectively giving a free premium out. Let me see if I can hit him. No, I cannot. Very well, I will just repair you then. My repairing is quite good. I've got high level nano disruptors. Ouch. I cannot repair myself. I require an ally to do that, but I do not believe we have any other healers on the team. So that's not particularly good. Let's get you back in the fight as soon as possible. Nope, I just want to heal him. There we go. Can I also get you? Yes, I can. Now this is what I really enjoy doing. I enjoy being a medic. I enjoy being support. Can I get all of my guns to target you? I need to put them on higher tiers, really, I think. Let me get over to that fellow. I can heal you from here. You just stay there, and I will get you back up to 100%. As you might be able to guess, this is a game changer. Having medics completely changes the game. Though right now, we are losing quite a lot. Medics gain RP based on the amount of cubes they heal and destroy. Basically, any cube I rebuild is counted as a cube I destroyed for the sake of giving me awards at the end of the battle. So it pays to be healing. You know, you're not missing out if you're not doing damage. I mean, you won't be getting the kill bonus, but, well, you know, that's fine. It would be nice if you could get some sort of bonus for assists if you heal someone who then kills someone while you're healing them. But that is probably asking a bit too much. I will heal you a little bit more, and then I'm moving down to the main group. I really do feel that we need to get rid of them, though, because we're going to keep having our timer reset. Try and take out that hover if you can. Oops, I'm going up the wrong wall. No. Please don't shoot me. I'm just a healer. I'm lovely. Oh, no, I flipped over. Ah, this is bad. This is really, really bad. Slow. Try and flip. Come on. Build up the charge and flip. Now. Oh, too much spin. I've lost one of my legs. No, wait. Come on, little leg. Damn it. Okay, let's try that again. Apparently, they've also changed the... well, I was going to say they have claimed to fix... Oh, come on, legs, come on. Connect something. They claim to have fixed the way that you right yourself when you're on your side. But I can't say I really noticed that too much. I will fix you as I can, though. But I feel that we are losing this fight quite badly. Let's get you back up and running. Got a lot of enemies that are around. I'm being spotted by something. I'm not sure where. We would very much... We've got a lot of them in the middle over there. Okay, I'm going to go and see if I can get to Joel and fix him up. 3 enemies over there. Joel is probably fighting quite a few. Come to me, Joel. I'm here to help. I desperately wish to help. It is my purpose. There we go. I've got you, Joel. Don't worry. You are safe. You're very welcome. Let me keep all of my powerful lasers focused on you. There we are. Right, well, we seem to have annihilated the enemies at our base, but there are still fewer of us than there are of them, and that is a bad way. They do have a healer. There's one enemy down there. I'm going to go and see if I can help Joel. Please don't land on your back. Good, Walker. You have righted yourself correctly. Also, I seem to be okay on ice, which is very nice. Joel, come back. Gotcha. We are going okay. Let's see if we can win this fight. As a result of the healers, as you can imagine, fights take a lot longer now than they used to. Because it isn't just a case of killing everyone. It is a case of making sure there are no bits left that a healer can put back together. Because if you leave a seat, whereas previously I would always say don't focus too much on them once you declawed them, now that is absolutely not the case. You need to make sure they are dead. Otherwise someone like me will come along and practice necromancy. Robot necromancy is the worst sort of necromancy. There we go. No worry, dethroned. I have got your back. I would type, but I need to stop healing you in order to do that, so I hope you understand. See if I can't get both of my lasers to target. There we go. Alright, how are the enemy doing? I think we're going to win this. It is a war of attrition, but it's not going too bad. I'm so boring. Really? That's unfortunate. Alright, let's get you fixed. I really wish there was another healer though, so I could get my leg fixed, because this is awkward right now. There we go. All of my lasers, or for a moment anyway. Right, you'll go. Now let's go find the rest of our teammates. Cyborg, you're not doing too bad. You know what? Yeah, you just keep trying to capture that. I'm gonna go and take out Psuj, if I can. In fact, I should be able to, because my guns are fairly good at targeting little things. Let's get you up and running. And you're back at 100%. And now for the last one. I feel that I have been particularly useful in this battle. I think I may have even been responsible for pulling us back from an almost loss. I hope. I'm not sure. But that was a good fight. Good games. We won with 20 seconds remaining on the clock. But yeah, as I've mentioned, the fights can go on a long time if you've got healers who take their job seriously. But as we can see, and I actually really like this. The following additional premium users gave you 5% extra RP each. Etheran and Porkchop. Thank you very much, Etheran and Porkchop. Your contribution is greatly appreciated. But we won. We got a decent amount. Had we been premium, we would have almost got 10k by itself. In fact, we would have got 10k with the additional extra 10%, which it would have been 15% had we been involved. We'd have also earned 10 tech points. So, yeah, I want to say the jury's still out, but I don't think it is. I think it's just flat out, I think that's OP. Whether or not I don't activate it, I'm not sure yet. I might still do it because I really like the idea of contributing to everyone's RP awards at the end of the battle. I really like that. I think that's a fantastic idea, and if only they would just tone back the personal reward, I think it would be perfect. But I think I'm going to wrap the episode up there. I feel quite accomplished with that little fight. I think we did really well. I know it was a bit of a longer fight and might have been a little bit boring to some, but I enjoyed the feeling of usefulness in that. When you're just out there doing damage, yes, of course, you're being very useful, you're winning the game, but I don't know, it feels a little bit more personal when I'm actually keeping people in the fight. But in the next episode, we are actually going to go and check out the bot that I have been playing with the most recently, the Raven Mark II. Now, I have stripped it of shields and weapons just so I can give you a look of it, but I'm not going to go into details of actually explaining what I've changed, or in fact putting bits back on until the next episode, which I'm going to record immediately, and if you're lucky I might even upload it today to make up for lost time. We'll have to see how long it takes me to render. Again, I've got new software, so there's going to be a lot of tweaking and getting used to everything, but I look forward to being able to show you what I can do with this wonderful little bot, which is now completely cased in tier 6 armor, I will add. I'm very happy with the Raven, but we're going to have to wait until the next episode to really play around with that. But for now, from myself and the Monkey Lord Mark III, which I actually really, really like, do take care.